Thank you. Shrimati P.T. Usha ji.
Honorable Chairman, sir, I am grateful to you for giving me this opportunity to express my thoughts in this august house about this landmark legislation which is close to my heart. Chairman, sir, today is a day of immense personal and national significance, with deep emotion, pride, and a sense of nearing towards historic justice. We as a nation and a civilizational continuity have always been invested in sports. As our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji had mentioned in his speech during 141st IOC session in Mumbai, that, I quote, "We Indians are not only sport lovers, but we live our lives in sports, and the evidence of sporting history in archaeological remains, including one site where the remains of 10,000-seater stadium were found, signifies that this was not just India's heritage, but that of the entire world. We, the Bharatiya, are hence the holders of historic and civilizational legacy in sports, not just to ourselves, but to the world. Our past is evidence of our greater role in sports. As an athlete, as a sports person who has worn the tricolour closer to the heart, and now as a president of the Indian Olympic Association and a member of this house, I have long awaited this moment, a moment that has remained a dream since 1985. Let me take you back to 1984. It was Los Angeles Olympics. I was just 20-year-old when I missed an Olympic bronze medal in 400-meter hurdles by 1/100th of a second. That day, my heart broke, not just for myself, but for an entire generation of Indian athletes who had the strength, the will, the courage, but not the system, not the apparatus to handhold us efficiently through our journey. There was no comprehensive sports law to support the dreams we carried in our hearts. No institutional mechanism to protect the athletes, to promote transparency, or to ensure fair play in governance. Since then, 4 decades have passed, with nothing much changing in terms of addressing the stagnant status quo. For 40 years, many of us in the sporting fraternity have hoped, prayed, and worked tirelessly for promulgating the legislation that would place the athlete at the very center of India's sporting ecosystem that is rightful, natural, and justified. Today, the hope has transformed the action and legislation. I congratulate the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, the Sports Minister Marsukh Mandaviya ji, and the government for presenting a visionary and long overdue framework in the form of National Sports Governance Bill 2025. This will usher in accountability, transparency, gender parity, and a merit-based approach in how sports federations function in our country. It will empower athletes, make governance athletic-centric, and build confidence among sponsors, federations, and international partners. This bill is not beyond governance. It is about justice and fair play. It is about ensuring that every young girl from village in Kerala or a boy from mountains of Himachal dreaming of participating in the Olympics will have a system that believes in them, encouraging and supporting them as much as they believe in themselves. Honorable Chairman, sir, this legislation comes at the time when India is dreaming big, dreaming Olympic, dreaming for its rightful share in the global sporting fraternity. Under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, India has set its sightful one hosting in 2036 Olympics. In 1 more minute. Please. I would again quote the Honorable Prime Minister that, I quote, "Sport is not a medium of winning medals, but it is a medium to win people to heart. Sport belongs to everyone. It is for everyone. Sport not only creates champions, it also promotes peace, progress, and wellness, and a very strong and empowered medium for connecting the world. For Bharat, this is not just a bid. It is a declaration of her capabilities and a clarion call for diplomacy through sports. Our Olympic bid is also an emphatic declaration that Bharat is ready, capable, and determined to take its rightful place on the global sporting stage. This bill is a critical pillar of that grand vision. Without robust governance and well laid out statutes, the dream of hosting the Olympics and emerging as global sporting powerhouse would remain incomplete. It is this government commitment to the Vikasit Bharat, a developed India, that truly reflects in this legislation. Let us not see this only as a legal framework. Let us see this as a moral promise, a promise that athletes will no longer be let down by the opaque system or internal politics. That talent will be celebrated, not sidelined. That India will not just participate but compete, win, and lead.
Honourable Member.
One more. As someone who once ran a barefoot on a clay track and who now stands here in Parliament with the responsibility of representing both athletes and citizens, I can say with full conviction, this bill will change lives. Let me also bring out the needs for most critical segment in sports administration and fair conduct. That is the need for a very strong and resolute legislation on anti-doping mechanisms. The National Anti-Doping Amendment Bill 2025 has assured NADA's operational independence and the creation of National Board for Anti-Doping in Sports with powers to oversee NADA and advise the government to anti-doping rules. We have entered a new era where the effective curbing of the menace of doping can be independently addressed. Let me also state that it is through such effective legislation that we can improve our image and evolve as a sporting superpower by bringing in a new culture of clean sport, and our commitment to clean athletics can be achieved by adhering to stringent regulations. I would also like to point out that stringent measures are now taken to ensure dope-free athlete and dope-free Bharat, so that our dream of hosting the Olympic is paved smooth by cleaning up the sports sector by the landmark legislations. In conclusion, I thank Honorable Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji and Sri Marsukh Mandavia ji and the Government of India for listening to the voice of the athletes, past and present. I thank my fellow members for overwhelming support this bill has received. And I say to every young athlete watching today, आपका समय आ गया है, your time has come. देश बदल गया है और आपका सपना देश से साकार होगा, क्योंकि मोदी सरकार आपका साथ है हर कदम, हर मोड़ और हर क्षण पर. I would conclude by saying every young Indian waiting to fulfill their dream to become successful in sports, in athletics, this will illuminate their path with clarity and purpose. The nation stands with you, for you, and because of you. Let this be the beginning of India's sporting golden age and a Khel Krida Amrit Kal. Jai Hind.
Thank you.
Jai Bharat.
Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Parmar Jashwant Singh, salam.